Okay, I'm just pressing live on the on Zoom at the moment, and it will be streaming live on Facebook very shortly. So I just first of all want to say, Sally, thank you so much for being here with me tonight for 15 minutes and 15 questions as part of the Hello You interview series that we're doing for Positive Passionate Women in Business. Just a little chance to get to know our members a little better and find out what you're all about and what you love about doing your business, etc., etc. So thanks for being here, and it's awesome to be Zooming with you now and Facebook Living, of course, too. So I'm going to start off, if you're ready, for me just to go straight into it and start with question number 1. Cool. Okay, so welcome anyway. Thank you for being here. But first of all, tell me something about yourself that others might be surprised to know about you.
Well, before we got into hospitality, I was a critical care nurse, and it was very different priorities.
I'll bet it was. Which one is the most stressful when it's stressful times?
I'm not sure, actually, Kylie. I don't know. I'm yet to decide that. I think that's why we've been in the hospitality for 19 years. I haven't decided what's the most stressful yet.
Oh, my word. So if there was something in your past that you were able to go back and do differently, what would that be?
Oh, I'd probably stay overseas a bit longer travelling and nursing. I wouldn't come home so quickly.
So you were nursing while you were overseas travelling?
Yes. I was very lucky. And my husband now, or partner then, was actually playing cricket, county cricket. So we had an opportunity, and then he came home and I stayed a bit longer and thought, I better go home and do the right thing. So, but silly Sally should have stayed longer and could have come
back. Sally. We just don't know, do we, when we're young? The things that we know now.
I had to come and get a real job, you see.
Sally, what do you love most about what you do? And maybe it's a good opportunity to tell everybody about what you do.
Well, we have a 120-seat restaurant, usually 120 seats. These times it's only 50. And we also have an aquarium. And it's also the only temperate water aquarium left in Australia since the Manly Aquarium have shut down. And we showcase the local marine life. And what we love about it is every day the restaurant or the aquarium adds an extra challenge to our interesting lives.
Oh, it does. And tell everybody about where you are.
So we're on the south coast in Merimbula. So we're now above the New South Wales-Victoria border. And we're 6 hours south of Sydney and 6 hours north of Melbourne. So we're right in the middle and 2.5 hours from Canberra.
Great. So is it quite chilly there at the moment?
We are, and we've had about 4 inches of rain, which we haven't had. We had the fires in January, we had the rain, and then we haven't had any rain since January. And now it's like, it's very wet.
And cold, and cold.
Yes, it is cold. The snowfields are loving it, and we're feeling their pain.
So what is it that you love the least about what you do?
I don't know. We just love it all. It's all a challenge, and I suppose if something comes in that we don't really like, we just turn it into something that we do like. So we don't really...
That's great attitude. That's amazing. So was the aquarium there before you started the restaurant? Did you guys dream it up, or you found it and fell in love with it?
No, we just thought we'd come we had a great life in Melbourne. We had a great social life. We had a great time. We were coming 3 to 5 years, and our exit strategy just went out the window. And 19 years later, we're still working on our exit strategy. But we are right on the beach. We have 180-degree views of the ocean, and the sea tells a different story every day. And looking at Bourke Street Mall or Merimbula Bay, I'm not so sure. We don't have many whales in Bourke Street Mall, or dolphins, or penguins, or fishermen. Or
it just sounds so magical, so magical. Maybe the Positive Passionate Women in Business will need to do a retreat and meet up in your area. And we can come and dine and hang out, and we can get big convoys getting there from all over the place. That'd be awesome.
Oh, you would love it.
So if you weren't doing this, what would you be doing?
I'd be nursing. I'm still doing a bit of nursing, just casual, but I'd be full-time nursing. I love the nursing. I love that.
And would you be back in critical care?
Yes, yeah, I love that. You can do anything with a good team though, Kylie. If you've got a good team, you can clean toilets. You can do anything. It's great. Look, it was
Yeah,
good, so.
absolutely. You have an amazing attitude. That's absolutely right. So what's been your biggest success in your working life, and what are you feeling most proud of?
Our weddings, because we're in the country, we do lots of weddings that come down, or they've been fishing on the wharf and they love, it's so significant to them. They just want to bring their family down to Merimbula and show it off and how good it was, and bring back all their memories when they were kids. And we bring them down and they think, oh, we're in the country, we're not sure what's going on, or we're going to be served this Hickville meal, and then it's just like, wow, this happens in the country. This is amazing. So we're pretty proud of that.
Wow, that's awesome. So who are your dream clients, and what are the kinds of jobs that you like to do within your role?
Oh, I love coordinating the functions, and I'm getting into the marketing thanks to watching a bit of your information. It's been amazing. I have immersed myself in so many learning curves. It is incredible. Awesome. And it's given me that positivity that, yeah, okay, social media is a necessity and you do have to run with it.
Absolutely. And you're enjoying it?
Yes, yeah. Look, it's just a whole different ball game. It's great. So thank you.
That's so awesome. And who are your dream clients within your role?
Yeah, look, everybody really. I've just been concentrating on the target market, and we've just got such a broad business that it's really hard to have a dream client. But those that have come in that, look, in hospitality, 50% of our work's already done. So we've only got 50% of the work to do. And when they're disappointed, I think we're really disappointed because half our job's already done. So I don't know the answer to that yet. I think that's why we're still in business. We don't know our dream client yet.
It isn't.
Anybody. We love everybody.
That's awesome. So what challenges do you see impacting your industry?
The challenges, look, over the years, it's probably, the global financial crisis and all of those bits and pieces. People are sort of limiting their eating out, they're sharing meals, that sort of thing. And also the travel restrictions, and also a lot of people, but hopefully that'll bring more people to our area recently. But the bigger picture, look, I don't know. It's just working with it, I suppose. Look, chefs, those cooking shows on the restaurant, My Restaurant Rules and all of those certainly put all the restaurants on the map and opened it up to a lot of people. And I think that was our biggest challenge, is people already, when you're in the hospitality, it's very different to medicine. When they come into the ED, you're telling them how it works, but when they come through your doors in hospitality, they're telling you how it works. You're like, oh, this is my business. You can't tell me how you like your coffee. What?
That must be so hard. And I think I'm one of those diners.
Not at all. And we're all members of the public. We're all diners, and we all like to go out and have a good time. So I'm there as well. And look, if the door's not locked and I go to a business and it's not locked, and I just go in. Oh, yeah. Sorry, you close, You'll close it on the door.
Oh, that's great. So when you were a little lass, what did you want to be when you grew up?
I wanted to be a nurse. I was going to be a trauma nurse.
And then you fulfilled that dream.
I got there, and then it was like, what now?
That's so special, though. It's not often that you chat with someone and that they actually did what they dreamed of doing. That's really precious.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, it was. And I was invited in hyperbaric as well, and I love that as well.
Wow.
My one regret was probably I never moved to Townsville to concentrate on hyperbaric, but that's my only regret.
Amazing. There's still time.
Yeah, there is.
You know what's coming next. So, Sally, if you were an animal, what animal would you be?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I was thinking about, we were asked many years ago, and I thought, maybe I don't know. I was trying to think of not a gazelle or a dolphin or something mixed together. I love life, and I love swimming, and I love challenges. So maybe a tiger. I'd have to go after what I like. Or I'm not a cheater. I don't go out for the kill. I like to enjoy the play. I don't know. And I watch an eagle. I love the way that they fly free. Maybe I'm more of an eagle. I just hunt the prey, and then I don't want to kill them though. I want to work with them.
I definitely think then that your second thing might be the one for you, the dolphin. The playful, the do amazing things. Not a dolphin at SeaWorld, but a dolphin out there.
Yes, yeah.
Could be pretty fun.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So if you're in a movie character in a movie, Who would you want to be?
Oh, my favourite was Tweety Bird. I think I'd have to be Tweety Bird.
Can you do it? How does it go? Like, I taught her. I've
practiced. I've practiced many years, Colleen. I cannot master that. Even with the kids, I cannot master that.
I taught a putty tat. I've got to have to look that up now. Ever since I did this interview with Jenny a few weeks ago and she did the Kung Fu fighting, it's been on my mind. I had to go and find it on YouTube. I was like, whoa, that was a great one. Hong Kong Fooey. That was. Now I'm going to be off looking up Tweety Bird. I definitely remember Tweety Bird too. That's great. So
probably in your head, it's there.
If you could live anywhere in the world, where would you live? And I don't mean right now during this stage.
Oh, yes. Look, I love Australia. I love where we are, obviously, because we've been here for 19 years, as long as I've been in one spot forever. But I think I like the idea of Tahiti or Greece for some reason. I've been to Greece, but never Tahiti, but I just like the freedom and the beach, the weather, I think.
Ever since I watched Shirley Valentine, I've had a bit of a thing about a Greek island. That's been quite appealing to me. That would be amazing. I also have been in my spot for 20 years. So we've been in Bangalore, just over 20 years. And it's the longest I've ever lived anywhere in my life as well. There you go. So I don't think it's always planned, is it? It just suddenly happens and then you're loving and living.
Yeah, spot on. You got to love where you live.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is question number 13. We've only got a couple left to go after this. So what does it being a positive and passionate woman in business mean to you?
Oh, hopefully you can encourage people. You can work together. Sometimes women tear each other apart, but you've got to work together and help each other out no matter what the circumstances are. Whether you agree with them or not, you've got to help them. You've got to all work together.
Yes, that's so encouraging. And it's so much, isn't it? It's so true that it's all about working together and supporting each other and building each other up and collaborating. Oh, I love all those things too. Awesome. Okay, what are you most proud of in your life?
Well, we've got 2 little kids. We're pretty happy with those and just living life, really. We just love living. It's just one of those things that you
love
just
how you said that. We're pretty happy with those. That's gorgeous. And because I was too busy laughing about that, I missed what you said next. No, I'm sorry.
No, I just said that we're just lucky. We just love what we're doing. We love life. And so there's not just one thing. It's just, we're pretty proud of everything, really.
That's awesome. And how old are your kids?
11 and 9.
Do they absolutely love the aquarium?
Oh, Kylie, look, it's hilarious. They just, it's just part of them. They just think it's part of them. That's normal. Why don't you have an aquarium? They can't understand why everybody doesn't have one.
I'm trying to think of the movie, and I think it might be 50 First Dates. Have you seen that one with Drew Barrymore?
Yeah.
And isn't it him that works at an aquarium or lives in an aquarium?
Yes.
I think he does. And it's a very funny movie. I haven't watched it for so long. I best watch that again.
Yeah, I think I might too now. I might take more notice. I didn't actually know that. Yes.
That was so fun because I remember at the time thinking, I don't think I want to live there. But there was massive walrus or something vomiting on him and
that's right. I forgot about that. That's true. Yes.
Very funny. It could be time to watch that with your kids soon. Or maybe you could watch it first. That's an appropriate one. Okay, so number 15 is what's one tip that you can share that helps you stay positive when things are challenging?
Oh, our cup's always half full. So we're just, if it's not there, you've got to make it work. You've just got to look at it. I go for a run in the morning. I'll listen to some motivational speaker talk. Yes, you can do it. Today's your day. And then no matter what happens, today's my day.
Oh, it's amazing. And who would be your favorite or your go-to motivational speaker if you were really feeling like you needed a good one that day?
Oh, I'm a bit terrible. I don't really commit. I just randomly type in motivational speaker and whatever comes up. I don't usually allow myself enough time to search. It just comes up. So I allow YouTube to decide for me.
Oh, great. That's awesome because it's giving yourself a lot of options, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, I have absolutely loved spending this 15 minutes and 15 questions with you, Sally. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Kylie.
Very good to know a bit more about you. But the problem is, and this happens a lot, is that as I start asking questions, I just am filled with a whole lot more. So I feel like what I'm going to have to do when this series is over is start it again and have the next 15 questions, because there's just so many. So yeah, and maybe we can get to know you a bit better in the group as well. Maybe you need to do a few lives and things so that we can ask questions and all of that. It's fascinating. I'm fascinated about you owning an aquarium. I definitely want to know more about it. So thank you so much. And for everybody that's watching, in the caption, you'll see all of the details of how to find Sally. So you can connect with her on Instagram, on her Facebook page. We've also tagged Sally in there if you want to connect personally. There's also her website. So go on over and learn a bit more about this amazing restaurant. Sounds like function center, aquarium, the whole thing, all going on. I'm definitely going to go and have a little squiz. And
you have to come down here.
Yes, I want to, for sure. That's awesome. All right, thank you so much, Sally. You have a wonderful night, and thanks for being here with me. All right,
Thanks.
bye.
Bye-bye.